wanted to touch on this because this is very important. There is a really huge push, and I know a lot of people are seeing it. But you have somebody that's working for the government, dressed in a semi-military uniform, explaining how important it is to transgender children, right? This person is putting their own agenda onto children, unbeware children, who, and I'll repeat myself, I've said this over and 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 over again on social media, that children are very fluid, gender fluid. They can experience different aspects of their humanity, in a female essence and in a male essence, when it comes to toys, playing, whatever. That's what children do. Children have always been what people would consider gender fluid. They've always done that. That's, girls climbing trees, boys cooking with toy stoves, whatever the case may be. That's gender fluidity, okay? That we come into this world with male and female energy, or the creation of the divine, that are both masculine and feminine, okay? That doesn't mean the child needs to be transgendered as a child. It just means that's the natural state of who they are. And maybe they may say they feel like they're one thing as a small child, and they might be, right? But they don't always stay in that mindset. So I'm really upset. Listen to this.
When you speak out against these bills, what do you cite as the harm?
Well, gender-affirming care is medical care. Gender-affirming care is mental health care. Gender-affirming care is literally suicide prevention.
No, you're wrong. How can you say all of that when you transitioned when you were like 100? You didn't transition until after you became a parent. And there are literally videos of you saying how grateful you are and how happy you are that you didn't transition when you were young, because now you have your children.
But I have no regrets, because if I transitioned when I was young, and I wouldn't have my children. I can't imagine a life without my children. And so every experience led me to here.
Look, I completely understand that. I think that's great.
This person's name is Marcus. This person was born a female and transitioned to being male. So this is somebody that speaks out for children. This is a transgender female to male that speaks out for the benefit of children. So I just want to say this. You have this person in a position of authority that this person showed in this video that he has, where this person says that after they transitioned, they transitioned after they had children, and that they were thankful that they waited to transition until after they had children, yet is the same person that is pushing this agenda onto small children or young children to transition before their bodies are even prepared for it. And says in this video that that somehow, some way, puberty is something unnatural, when in fact puberty is very natural biologically for male children and female children. So where they're coming up with there's something out of order in that design is a lie. And even the person that is pushing the agenda didn't transition until after they had children in their adulthood. This is getting so far. This is so crazy. Like, I feel like there's more than an agenda on children than just transitioning, because they're actually trying to make it so a small child, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, can transition without the consent of their parents, which their parents are responsible for their well-being, right? They bring them into this world, and they're responsible for their care and their well-being, and their judgment calls until they become adults. And somehow, some way, you have the government trying to interfere with that, and different agencies trying to interfere with that, and making a mockery of children actually growing up normally and being able to make decisions as adults like they should have or should do, and then taking children out of the care of their parents because the parents are actually trying to protect their children. This is getting so ridiculous because this is where it's a slippery slope into child pedophilia, where adults that have nothing to do about the care of the children that parents have, and stealing the children from their parents so that they can violate these children. This is where this is headed. This is definitely where this is headed. When you start saying that children under the age of 18 have the right to consent to all of this different stuff, then they're going to step in and say that this child has the right to consent to being sexually assaulted by an adult. Get the fuck out of here with this mentality. Quit violating children. Stop it.